The top model of the Legion Pro 7 is designed for maximum performance. Core i9-13900HX and GeForce RTX 4090 promise smooth frame rates on the internal WQXGA display even in demanding games. We put the 16-inch device through our test course. This Legion Pro 7 16RX8H is not only one of the strongest, but also one of the most expensive gaming notebooks. You currently have to pay at least €4,500 for the combination of the Core i9-13900HX, GeForce RTX 4090, 32GB RAM, 2x16GB DDR5-5600, 2TB mass storage, 2x1TB NVMe SSD, and 240Hz display 2660 by 1600 pixels. Every gamer has to decide whether or not he wants to support the manufacturer's current pricing policy, which seems to be unrelated to any inflation. Competitors of the Legion Pro 7 include other high-end gamers with RTX 4090 from the 16 and 17-inch range, like the Razer Blade 16, the XMG Neo 16, the Asus Strix Scar 17, and the MSI Titan GT 77. The cheaper sister model with RTX 4080 also appears in the tables as a comparison device. Since the case is identical in construction to the already tested variant, we will not go into the details about the chassis, the ports, and the input devices again in this article. You can find the corresponding information in the linked review. Besides the casing, the display is also identical to the 4080 version. This is great news since our last test confirmed that the WQXGA screen is impressive in nearly every aspect. No matter if brightness, for 70CD/M superscript 2, contrast, 1, 230:1, or color accuracy, average delta E 1.6, the measured values more than do justice to an IPS panel. The response time is also pleasing, not least thanks to the 240 Hz refresh rate. There is room for improvement in the color space. Although 100% sRGB is sufficient for a gaming notebook, around 72% Adobe RGB coverage and 70% DCI P3 are a bit poor for professional users. Other competitors deliver more here. See table. Overall, the display makes a good to a very good impression, although it is not technically up to the level of a mini LED panel like in the Razer Blade 16 and MSI Titan GT 77. The Legion Pro 7 16RX8H is in the absolute upper league in terms of price and performance. The 16-incher offers enough reserves to be well prepared for new games in the coming years. While the CPU and GPU are soldered, which is usual in modern laptops, the working memory and mass storage could be replaced if required. Many options for customizing the system. The heat mode and the optional hybrid mode are particularly relevant. With the exception of the battery measurements, balanced with graphics switching, all our tests were performed in performance mode with a permanently active DGPU. As expected, the Core i9-13900HX delivers very similar performance to the RTX 4080 model. The performance of the Raptor Lake chip is also quite constant over longer periods. See Cinebench Loop. In general, the CPU performs slightly above the 13900HX average determined so far. Intel combines 8 performance cores with hyperthreading and 16 efficiency cores without HT, which means 32 parallel threads in total. The system power is also at a very high level. 8,158 points in PC Mark X are a few percent higher than the result of the RTX 4080 model. The benchmark results of the DDR5 working memory are also impressive in comparison. The test configuration does not perform quite as well in terms of latencies. According to the Latency Mon tool, the 16-incher is not suitable for real-time audio and video editing in its state of delivery due to extremely high values. Interestingly, the latencies were significantly lower in the RTX 4080 version. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.